3 years of his career, he was undefeated on Jinx. This is that pick that people wonder about. Notice this is an Urgot mid lane. This is going to be was back cleaver into, there's a bot lane. Lahen's caught it.
Lahens has to flash very quickly, but Mata flashes on top of him. They really want first blood over here for Def. The ultimate flies down Lahens, no more mobility available, and there's not a lot of damage, but he still should get taken out. The zap not going to connect. Mata looking for Viper. Smeb teleported in. First blood does go over to Mata, but the double kill comes in as Smeb picks up the next one and survives.
Up and going bot lane where you'll get no real resistance from Viper is a good way to get the first blood turret. It's in the bot lane.
Yep, and that's
finally showing a bit of aggression. He's getting some friends.
Yep, we got Lahens coming up with the Abyssal Voyage. Smeb doesn't have the ultimate, remember guys, his flash still on cooldown. He gets kidnapped and he gets just
so many unique variables are here that whatever anecdotes I have, we've never had these champs together. As Sword pops the right to Scory. Can he actually take him down?
Yeah, Worldender has been popped already here by Smeb, and Sword just looks like he's waiting it out. The slow comes in from the Vorpal spikes. Can't get out of the way. The Umbral dash is there. Ultimate still up here, but no, he goes down in Sword. Already here on the bottom side. So can they utilize this to get any more Mountain Drake? Yep, all of them are going to get up here as Score just face checks on purpose. Yukal's in there. Great gravity field pulls two of them in. As there's the flash to get out of the way of the kidnap. Tarzan gets no one, but KT unable to follow up. Yukal gets pulled back. Mata puts himself in the right position. Sword is here to try and get the flank as the teleport comes in. They're away from the Cho'Gath. KT have made it a 4v4 and Smeb turns up with the AoE damage. Chovy goes golden in the middle of the fight and gets the disdain on the Aatrox, who can't do anything. Bloblets now in amongst this fight is Deft. Will be able to clean them up, and that's the kill. Going over to KT, can they get more? Score, looking for the Arctic Assault. They're under the turret now as Devour is going to spit out Sword.
Oh!
It's a lower cooldown. Oh my god, the damage onto Yukal, and Chovy gets out once again. Def is excited, flashes, gets the second, into the third. No! As Viper's popping up in the back line. This is a Kaiser that shouldn't be this strong yet, but he is. He's able to do it. Can he get the fourth? Oh, it's so close to the quadra kill, and Griffin with the god.
Ability level and team fights we've been treated to by both teams.
Yeah, exactly. First, Dragon is going to go over to Griffin for them. That's going to be traded for the top lane outer turret, but mid lane still getting sieged on here by KT and is very low on the side of Griffin. Score looking for his opportunity. He's in position to get that ult over the wall as Supercharge is going to be used by Viper. That's now on cooldown as Def. Oh man, that does a lot of damage.
And both could definitely come out in quick succession. Here we go, though.
In goes Tarzan. It's a good knockback, though, and he can't really get into position. Abyssal Voyage right on top as Lahens has no one in his belly. That's the kidnap coming in as Score flashes his way out, but it's a killer instinct from Viper. Flashes forward, gets the first kill, and there's the stopwatch to keep himself alive. Smeb jumps his way in, and the Infernal Chains are going to bring back Lahens. The fight is going front to back, but the topside fight is won by Griffin, and it's a 2-0 as the dust settles.
Tarzan was able
from Sword that did have vision of it. And the first rupture is not going to land. In goes Tarzan. Great positioning, and Def just eliminated from the fight as Viper that grabs that kill. The teleport comes in from Smeb. He'll need to be a god if he's going to get this fight to work in their favor, but they're underneath the turret. Chovy doesn't care. He's got a gargoyle stone plate. He's unkillable, and Griffin give up on KT. They want Baron.
Jinx goes down.
For breakfast. At least Sword is definitely going to.
AB Kaiser, the beast, secure, speed.
Be able to take this bottom outer turret. It's going to be their second of the game only. They continue to
Again, there were whispers of mid-game, mid-lane Urgot, but the top lane Urgot was the expectation. He's not dying unless he really
Well, he's just going to engage a fight underneath the turret here as well. His Banshee's Bell finally gets popped as Mata. The ultimate gets so much value, and Viper sidesteps. He's behind. Chovy gets himself onto the turret. Was tanking it for a moment, but he's going to survive. Mata the only one to fall here, but they get the prize that they wanted.
Viper knows he can frontline tank the turret with his stats, but come back with teleport anyway. Here comes Viper. Goodbye, inner turret.
Yep, inner turret's going to fall. Can they get even more as Super Mega Death Rocket flies in from Def just to try and help?
It feels like they're just too tanky.
Well, in goes Tarzan once again. He's going to take a lot of damage as Viper finally able to get some damage into this fight. Takes down the inner turret. As there's the Supercharger. Gets himself behind. Chaos Storm's in there. He takes down the Jinx. Doesn't even have to look for it as he's continuing to find even more. She does fall down as Yukal has a lot of damage availability. Can they actually win this fight? Is the question as Mata, he's playing the front line. The Victor grabs the kill, and somehow KT have done it. vision available here as they see the charge up of the Elastic Slingshot. Good Arctic Assault there from Score, but meanwhile on the bottom side of the map, Ukal's getting attacked by Sword. Gargoyle Stoneplate is in there as Score now off on his own, trying to fight Chovy, and the rest of Griffin are just going to get Fear Beyond Death. He's going to pick up the kill on the Piggy, and now Death trying to kite as best he can, but he's just going to go down. This is the Viper show as he's playing frontline. Can Marta kill him? They do manage to take him down. Smeb's gigantic, but he just gets the hell out of the fight. Spots the fact that the Elder Drake has spawned. The Griffin, they've won this one.
I don't think they can win the game, though, with no AD carry. Do they have enough damage to do it? Urgot does decently, but he's not a superstar in that way. They're wasting time on the side as well. No ability to interrupt. Smeb just trying to buy time.
He's going to, but he's going to die. Remember, the World Ender was on cooldown from that last fight. And that's just going to be him throwing away his life after the teleport. They'll take down the inhibitor. Can they actually win the game here? We've got 20 seconds on the clock of death. No, 9, 8.
They cannot, because Score will come up. He will slow down.
The Baron buff as another Super Mega Death Rocket flies in. They're checking the wrong buff, as they'll hear the Elder Drake scream in a few moments.
Nothing they can do about that. It will be picked up.
Gets tagged by the Void Seeker, now has to watch his position. As in goes Viper. He's going to start the fight yet again, and the ultimate goes wide from Score. Infernal Chains are good onto Lehens, but he's got the grey health. Score now finds himself right in the back line. Chaos Storm is great damage on the side of KT, and it's a big knockup that comes in, but Death is going to die yet again, and it looks like it's the wipe. And Griffin, they've won yet another team fight, and this will be the game.
That's going to be the GG. The death ball with the tanks and the AP Kai'Sa is too damn strong. And Griffin go up 1-0. The Royal Road is very much still on.
It certainly is. This is game 1 of a best of 5, guys. We have to remember that. This has already been such an epic match. I highly doubt we're going to see Viper's Kai'Sa ever again in this series, but damn, it was a treat to watch this game as the Nexus does fall down. Game 1, go to the Royal Roaders in Griffin.
KT Rolster
and
Korea around scrims. It will be locked in. Patch 8.15 is when Aurelia got nerfed, so no one played it so far in the early game a lot more. And we're clutch in the late. Speaking of clutch,
yeah, Ukal is looking for it. The ultimate flies down, gets the Blade Surge. Another auto is going to be necessary. Grabs it and survives. Just going to back away. The Mountain Drake should be taken by KT, and Score is getting it. Yeah, we'll have the kidnap available, but good God, that turret is more than dead already. Might even get another charge here inside. Does have to respect the Black Shield. As there's the flash to make his way in. Mata is down there, Killer Instinct from depth, but misses a whole lot of the damage availability. Ultimate is there as now the Ornhorn comes down, in comes Sword. They pick up the first kill. KT now on the back foot as they've only got 4 members available, and Tarzan gets in at the perfect time. Good defiance from Smeb as it's a lot of damage with the passives available. Ukal joins up on the bottom side, looking for it, doesn't get it, as Viper's going to be able to take him down. And KT, can they get anything more? I don't think so. It's a great fight for Griffin. Second Dragon going to KT for free as well. Their control of the bottom side of the map has been immaculate. And Score has been, especially considering the fact that they're the Kai'Sa team this time around. And good God. Lehens, I think he was there moments ago. But that's one.
I thought it stopped at Wolves and Gromps, but Morgana just evaporated at the sight of Score. He went Morella Nomicon. He put the Mana Medjai's come out as he tries to carry his team to victory as mid lane.
Yep. Oh no, the Vanguard's edge isn't going to land, and Ukal's just going to get punished. Viper picks up.
We know you're looking to engage and you're desperate, so we'll just keep winning in the side lane. That's what KT want. Are they going to get it?
Yeah, Rolster comes in. Viper taking a lot of damage as Ukal looking for it. Flashes himself over. It's a good stopwatch, but Mata gets him with the headbutt, and that's going to be the first kill coming in for Depth. Finds the second. Good God, the Kai'Sa is popping off once again, and Sword is going to be punished. The kill goes over to Score. No quadras for Deft. And it's now a Deft's Rage Blade from the Smithy. He just picks up the item, looks so angry as he does of this caliber as well. Viper and Deft, certainly 2 of our best here in the LCK.
This is the tricky part about Aurelia. Combo the engage and get a big lane.
Well, Ornhorn comes in. It's going to land only onto 1, but it's a good double knockup coming down from Score. As they get the kidnap, the Aurelia is going to die, but Score keeps himself alive.
More able to find the 1 for 0, but it doesn't actually abate the siege. They're able to take down the mid lane turret 1-3-1.
Howard Recall comes in from Mata. He's going to go refill those control wards as Mata is wont to do. And yet
it's gone Banshee Veil for safety. It's definitely not the min-max damage build, but he knows he needs the Banshee.
ridiculous amounts of damage.
It's almost dead.
Yeah, they are going to pull away from it, though. They don't want to go into a smite battle, as now Yukao could be in trouble. The flash comes in. Kidnap finds no one on the side of Tarzan. That is not what you want as Marta tanks up so much damage. Ornhorn comes in, and it might just be a free kill going over as Smeb. Looking for more. Comes over the side as Lahens takes down Yukao, but now Def starts off in this fight, and Score is doing so much damage to Sword. Smeb right here in this fight, but remember, Deft is still alive. The Q lands Viper. He's the first to go down as Chovy does have to be respected. Deft is able to take him down, though Tarzan falls as well. And that is going to be that. KT Rolster on the back of Deft are going to win the fight.
The Kai'Sa, a raid boss just like game one. Doesn't matter. But Deft, full health, still had his ultimate up. Tarzan can't help out Chovy, and with the consistent damage.
Oh no, Score is feeling it, Papa. He's got a 10-stack. Magi's now decides to go full AP.
Choosing his moment for sure. KT, not enough.
Alive. KT, have to be a little bit careful. Slightly rambunctious as the last auto attack from that siege minion doesn't come in. Smeb, he's very low range. He's going to be able to take down this turret as the Vanguard Edge comes in just to guarantee that one. Sword gets booped back with the seismic shove and gets eaten by Smeb, finally getting some revenge against his counterpart from game one. First inhib goes down, and KT looks like they just want to end the game.
We will not be getting a clean sweep in this best of 5. We're going late tonight. KT Rolster so far ahead. They just want some more kills, maybe some more stacks to score.
Yeah, gigantic amounts of damage. Lahens evaporates. That's a second kill coming in as Chovy is just free food for Deft. It's another kill to come down for Smeb as well as KT Rolster. They even it out. It's a best of 3 now, guys.
We don't know for sure. They're trying to work through it. The first thought is that it's Jace spot lane, so you think, oh, we can get away with Gnar. But Jace...
But not here in this tribe rush. As the fight has started, Viper wants to find the knockup as Lahens is just going to eat the cow. That is steak for dinner. Fantastic head button flash from Marta, but he gets pinged back. And first blood goes to the Yasuo. Topside. Yeah, Rupture's going to land here. There's the flash to come in from Smeb's, just going to eat the Jace. And now Tarzan, he's in so much trouble. Seismic Shove doesn't do nothing to the Ragnarok. And Score grabs the second one for KT.
All about being in the right place at the right time. Got games in other regions because the power level can't be denied.
It is just silly. I feel like Time Warp Tonic
based on watching a lot of Vipers, AP Kai'Sa and solo queue is if you go heal, it's usually going to be AD or with fight.
Yeah, okay, the Abyssal Voyage is going to come down. Smeb could be in trouble here as Score turns up. He's waiting. The Devour comes in from Lahens. Smeb lasts a very long time, but there's the last breath, and that is the last one for the Cho'Gath on the map.
Nice rotational play with the advantage of the bot lane turret being down.
Yeah, now with this lower range composition from Griffin having 2 Cloud Drakes.
Stable patch, development over time, 3 weeks of refinement and scrims. There's a
take a bit of damage. Yukao once again exhausted. He can't get out of this one.
Goodbye.
Just disintegrated by Chovy, and now the fight is on. KT, they still want it. Tarzan's getting chased out by Score as Chovy is on his own. Has the disdain, is now Viper. See his positioning, see whether he can actually get this one to work out. Depth fighting on the top side, but he's just going to get taken down. All too easy here for Griffin. Catfish, and this is going to be all too easy. 22.5 minutes into the game, and Griffin are going to take the Baron.
3 Drakes. Clouds of lower value, but the Inferno's starting to burn some worrying signs into the KT side. KT need to regroup around Def. But when's the time when right now all this damage and the Urgot execute means that these fights are going a lot shorter than Def?
To stop this split push from Sword.
Start counting how many minions Griffin have killed that KT have not. There is also about 30-40 in the bot lane. We're over 100 minions that have been lost to turrets that KT haven't been able to pick
clear
up.
to help out, but not when there's a Baron buff, as Weave as well is going to trap Marta. Does get out of the way of a lot of these skill shots, has to use the ultimate though if he's going to keep himself alive. No, actually holds onto it. Oh, that accelerated shot plus, and Tarzan finishes it in the end. Yeah, gets it with the smite.
Could it
and
be
now
any more?
falls.
Could it be any more poetic than Tarzan smiting Score out of life? Well, actually, it was Marta, but close enough.
But yes, I mean, it's almost the same because it's KT and their base is going to be broken. Griffin staring down the barrel of a match point here in this game. 25 minutes in as well. It's a shellacking so far for the Griffin squad as now Smeb trying to get them out of his house.
Can't kill him, it's too slow.
And Chobi, he's got the Gargoyle Stone Plate. He's going to use the flash, so respect. Yeah, not a lot that he can do here. Does have the flash available, but the tower's going to go down. Weave as well helping out there. KT deciding to try their luck on the top side of the map as Chobi looking to try and go 1 versus 3, but not going to be the case as Def Killer Instinct very early utilized here against Score. The knockup was available. Abyssal Voyage to continue this fight on the side of Griffin. They're looking for a scissor play. The pincer.
Watch Jace, Jace at the base.
Yeah, she's looking to try and win the game. Marta's going to start this fight, but maybe they don't want to now. Stopwatch going to be utilized, and Sword just says, okay, have fun in the team fight, boys. I'm going to win, but no. It's Smeb that makes it home. Now KT, they're a man down in the fight, but Chobi should get taken out. It's going to be Yukal that grabs that kill. This fight continues. Oh, the stopwatch in the little mini video, but it's not enough.
I think
he's looking to try and get the damage. No one can actually back in time score. Can he get there? He's running as fast as he can, but I don't think he'll make it.
Oh, he got it!
And they save it, but not enough. The minions finish the job, and it's now match point for Griffin.
Actually gonna be. Now this is very interesting. I was going to hum and ha about this, but I didn't really think it was.
Well, Tarzan looking to try and stop this Infernal Drake. Doesn't get the smite. A score. Blocks that one down. Good double. Pulverize comes in. As Yukal says, nope, you ain't coming over this wall.
Score is staying bot. He wants rugs.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming in here. Def uses the last of his mana, but I think he should still be able to pick up this kill. Nope. Marta says that he wants it as Score has to comes over. Doesn't understand that there's a Gragas here, but Marta here at the perfect time. This Pulverize could be massive. Does find a couple of members, but Score is still going to go down. Teleport to come in on the top side of the map as Marta wants to get rid of Sword. Yukal turns up on his wall ride. But Chobi, he's here as well. Sword, is he going to go down? Oh, the threaded volley isn't going to land. The seismic shove avoided as well from Sword. And he gets out of the way. The flash, no, the portal jump. Lehens gets in there and gets the barrel roll to pick up the kill on the Jace. Yukal can't do anything, and this is what we were talking about. Griffin find it out of nowhere.
They're all lambs to the slaughter that is Griffin in this game number 4. Remember, they're 1 more nexus away from walking that royal road. They're no more time away from taking this top lane turret. KT thought with just putting the affiliate into the jungle hasn't borne fruit. Now Jace is being pushed in and we get many waves. Bot lane, we're seeing dives.
Yep, Yukal's going to get dove, but does avoid the unstoppable force. There's the Weaver's Wall. Sword completely out of position. Doesn't have that ult to get out of the way. Is now Def looking to get delivered a free kill. Yukal picks that one up, but does deliver and sets herself up. See you later, buddy. That's going to go down very easily. Tower on the bottom side also falling, so the outer ring looks like control of the map is not going to be theirs for quite some time. You can see all of the wards.
But let's not spend it before they've earned it. They're still not qualified for Worlds. They need to win the series, and right now Viper...
Yeah, there's a headbutt pole. He has to flash. He has to use the Killer Instinct, but does make it out of there as Def. Poor positioning, but has on the hunt. So extra movement speed is there. There's the flash. Good flash from Def. Gets him to safety, gets himself into the back line, and now it's KT that are on the front court. They get the first kill against the Malphite. Can they find even more? As Speb is playing huge front line against the Zoe. Misses the shock blast, but Chobi has to get himself out of this fight. Another perfect shove from Yukal, and that is going to be that. 2 kills, 2-0 in the team fight, and top lane out.
It's all about Viper being in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Doesn't have too many TP wards, as far as we can see, but anyway.
Yeah, that's the ultimate. Def's going to get thrown into the team, uses the heal very quickly, but Tarzan just closes the gap. Viper is not going to have the same fate. He gets his way out with the ultimate, and Chobi finishes off the kill. The shock blast. We've got a Weaver's Wall to break this one up. Does give vision, remember, guys. This is 8.5. A 4-man Pulverize, massive damage with a seismic shove. As Yukal is going to go down, but Viper, once again, going to just survive Smeb. The last member with any damage is Lehens will fall. Now Viper doesn't want to make his way forward. The flash from Sword, but the Baron stays alive. Drake, but Sword, can he just kill him here? Yes. Seismic shove comes in. A lot of damage as Yukal can't get to the wall. Didn't have flash, didn't even matter. And that is a disaster for KT.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's a 1-3-1 scenario, and KT, this is all they're going to be able to get, but 2 inner turrets could be under fire. Teleport now to come in as Griffin here as well, as KT's going to move their way over. The pillar does come out in the pixel brush, but Baron is already dead. Lehen's in trouble. He is going to go down, but has this just been enough for Griffin? Sword taking a lot of damage. They might be able to get this pick, but Baron is still there on 3 members. and Griffin.
He's going to be spotted though pretty early. He's spotted now.
Good wards to come in here as there's the Weaver's wall. Headbutt comes in, Mata immediately flashes to get a 3-man unstoppable force, and the cask is beautiful, but it's Score that's knocked back. Def is still alive for the moment. Spell Shield is going to be in there. Oh, the Void Seeker does knock down Smeb to his Guardian Angel, but KT survive the engage.
Viper, because he had the extra half-second, could killer instinct through the headbutt, pulverized, could not be CC'd, they couldn't be corralled. That was the only all-in KT had. They didn't have much.
Sword is here for the flank.
They know Smeb's mid lane as well.
What can they actually do about it as Banshee's Veil actually goes down here?
Sword on a ward.
Still, Newcal throws in the Weaver's Wall. Disruption to start as Mata is going to jump onto Sword. He's not going to be able to get that flank. Only one man is actually hit as Sword just taken down so quickly now. It could be the smite off as Score is going to pick up the aggro on the Elden Ring. It's taken. That's the smites that we wanted from the man. Is on the hunt. Is going to allow them to snowball this one forward. KT Rolster, they want more. Def gets it. That is the Stormrazor proc, but Griffin, they might be doing the weird stuff again. Now it has to be a 3 versus 5 here as Smeb's going to turn up Lehens, finds himself in the wrong position, but he's not going to get taken out just yet. How much time can he actually waste here? As they're looking to wait until Tarzan comes back up. Sword, he's here with a teleport, but they lose the Gragas. They're going to have to look at how quickly this goes down. There's no Mountain Drakes, but who cares? KT have got so much damage.
This Baron, with the Elder still there for a few seconds, they want to push it to a Game 5, a mouth-watering Game 5.
Yeah, but they're still 2,000 gold behind. This is still a game that Griffin have a great chance at winning. At 15 health on the turret is going to be taken by Sword in the split push. And now some pressure is being put onto KT because once again, Sword has set himself up to take down this turret. And this is a Trinity Force Malphite.
He does so fast with the CDR, being able to spam his abilities and proc that Trinity Force off cooldown. KT though, they're trying to bulldoze, they're trying to force an all-in on Griffin.
Yeah, Weaver's Wall going to go down. He's going to get broken, and here's the base broken as well. It's going to be evened out, but we're going to lose the top inhibitor turret as well, and Griffin, they take the wrong end of that trade. Now 5 members actually trying to set themselves up to try and win this. On the hunt, he's going to go down. Tarzan the first target, but it's the turrets.
Can he kill the turret fast enough?
Obliterated. Good God, this damage from KT as Viper in the backline. No one has actually gone down yet as Mata is tanking so much.
Sword!
There's Sword in with the engage that they were looking for, but Newcal and Def both still alive. They're trying to take down more as Smeb. The Guardian Angel is taken, but Griffin are still so strong in this fight. And Newcal and Def have no frontline available. There's the stopwatch. Griffin are playing so calmly, but there goes the Malphite. Def gets obliterated, and now it's Newcal's turn. No mana, no chance, and even Lehens survives. Could this just be the game winner because the inhibitor was taken earlier on?
Grand finals are about moments that teleport almost didn't channel, and the Malphite wouldn't have gotten there. Malphite gets there, they clean up the kills, they run it up. There's still very long death timers. Smeb 30 seconds away. But look at Score, he's up in 10.
Yep, and another 7 seconds for Mata as well. They didn't manage to get the top inhibitor.
There's a lot of members here, Atlas.
Yeah, Griffin, they only lost Sword and Lehens. Lehens did eventually die, guys.
Need to stop the minion wave from pushing. When do you all in? When do you give your life to delay?
Well, I mean, how much they actually have available to them, because Mata and Score aren't exactly the damage dealers, and look at how quickly these turrets are going down. Banshee's Veil is popped here from Viper, who takes a lot of damage with Smeb. He's going to be here. Is he actually able to do it? Viper goes down, and KT, they may have found their opportunity. Tarzan, can he get this Nexus turret? It's a huge deal, but Def says no. He'll be able to take them down, and now the pendulum swings the other way, and KT Rolster, what can they get with the death timers of Griffin?
There's poise, there's experience, and there's knowing what to do in the ultra late game. You don't scrim for this, and if they kill Chovy, it's guaranteed, and if they waste his time, maybe they win anyway.
That was a face check, and Newcal managed to get the
KT
pick.
have done it! KT are gonna win!
Just ridiculous. They've got an open Nexus to run at here as Sword.
We're going to Game 5!
He has to try and protect. Lehens is here as well. It's another 2 versus the world situation. I don't want to call it just yet. I don't want to believe in the Game 5 because it's too juicy. They're looking at it. Lehens finds the gasp, but he's not got the damage. Sword, he wants it, but he's not going to have it. Def says no 3-man unstoppable force, but you're not going to stop the Game 5 as KT. They do it.
This would also be the hunted, but he's going to try and outplay onto the Vel'Koz. You look at the enemy team and say, a lot of mid-range threats. KT are ahead with 2 globals, and here we go!
Yeah, and we go, there's the hero's entrance. See you later, mate. That is Lahen's. Not long for the world. Not a lot that he could do about that one either, as Smeb tries to get himself out here. So tanky, as well as Def has to throw down the Featherstorm. Disintegration Ray, not enough. And KT have just run them around, but is the Weaver's Wall going to be enough here for Griffin to find their way back into the fight? True Shot Barrage is there, but this could be what KT want. 4 versus 5, remember, Tarzan in trouble, and he's going to get wiped from the map. Griffin just leading them.
Goal lead, and they're finding an R.
Yeah, Corrosive Charge is going to land. He tries to crush to get out of the way. It's a good Gnar, but there's the flash. Oh my god, the damage, the tankiness, the Urgot, it's disgusting.
And he's looking sharp, and KT looking to take a second out of turn.
Yeah, they'll get it on the top side of the map. Def took from going the way of KT Rolster. 2,000 plus gold.
9 years, massive. Incredible esports, here's an ult!
Well, here we go again. Here's the combo. And that's another dead Gragas. Can Griffin actually do anything for this? His sword has actually teleported in, they know. So many buttons on cooldown. Score is squishy. It's Tarzan trying to throw the threaded volleys in. The flash comes down from Sword. Should be able to lock this one down. Oh, the stopwatch at the last second. And now, has he bitten off more than he can chew? The Gnar comes in. The Nocturne is going to die, but the Taunt comes in and the Gnar is dead. That's the kill picked up from Dev.
And thus get the 2 damage, but we'll hold the point.
Yep, Paranoia is going to come in. That's the disdain used. The repositioning and just eats him. That's the fear beyond death, and he gets the fear from it as well, as Tarzan is in trouble. Heroic entrance is not going to get the knock up onto Tarzan, but Yukal, he still wants it. Happy to hang out underneath this turret. Looks like it's doing absolutely nothing. As Viper chasing after Deft and Marta, he doesn't have the ult, and he has to get the hell out, and doesn't even use the flash relatively soon, but I think this is the window that KT were looking for. Is it going to be about a smite? Smite can't actually get into this pit. It's just not going to happen. Paranoia comes down. It's taken by you.
Say, I think we win late game, and I think it's just like my prediction that went
from 50 plus minutes.
But we're finally talking a 34-minute mid lane outer turret.
Oh, and the 1-3-1 of dreams from
Aren't
KT
Baron buffs
Rolster.
so sweet, Atlas?
Oh, are they? Get out of the way. Guardian Angel held on to after all is said and done.
Score used his ultimate, I assume, to zone away Griffin buff minions.
Well, Smeb may have actually opened this one up for Griffin, but that is not the case. Heroic entrance comes in just to break open the base here as Chovy taken down by Def. The flash forward, the Featherstorm, the inhibitor going to go down, and Sword thought he was flanking, but he's not. He's getting taken down by Smeb. Trying to play with the base gates, but Lahen's once again going to fall. Viper, can he play this team fight out? As there's the Paranoia. And the GA is once again going to be popped. KT just playing as a unit. And Sword, as the GA go down, but Deft is going to take him out in the end. Inhibitor, the next target is Viper. Full health, but can't find his way in. And KT, they break open the base.
4v2, but I don't think they can end the game if Viper is alive. He's trying to draw as much aggro as possible to buy time.
Oh, he's playing so aggressively as Tarzan gets his health back and comes back into the fight. The threaded volley's good. Marta just about dies, but the grand entrance gets himself out. Viper finds his way forward. The flash. Oh, the deft outplay. And the jungler can't do it. Yeah, he's going to be able to pick up score there with the barrel, but that's not going to be enough. It is going to secure outer turret. Number 1. Sword is going to be able to do the same thing topside as well. That's the first turret, yeah, of the game.
38 minutes.
Good.
He beats the base.
Run. Okay. We're looking for it. Smeb's going to get there. That's Chovy just taken out. They found him. The stopwatch was there. This could just be the game. Viper now getting taken down to half health. Smeb's the Urgon has the disdain, has the ultimate, and the fear beyond death gets rid of both of the carries. And KT are now fighting as if they're on the red side. It's Sword going down so low. Deft has so much goddamn damage, and Smeb will deal with Tarzan with the help of Marta. And Griffin just fall apart. It's KT Rolster until the end. Yukal tanking the turrets as KT haven't lost a member. The last Nexus turret and the storyline for Score is completed. They're already off their seats. Game 5, Papa Smitty. And Score has done it, not second anymore. It's first place. And the KT fairy tale is finally alive.
KT Rolster's story started 7 years ago. Score's story started back then. Always the almost man. He could never pick up the big trophy. Yukal, the young 17-year-old young buck, 17 years and 7 months of age, came in, would have been 10 years old watching those matches and said, I will lead you to Nirvana. I will lead you to the title. His odyssey, which is also the odyssey of Korean competitive League of Legends, finally ends with the title. On the last day for OGN, it's a famous victory for Score and the Super Team. The Super Team was always their ironic title. They will come in, one of the few favorites for the World Championships, and maybe the championships don't end here for Score.
Such an iconic moment as well. I mean, even during the game, Yukal securing the Baron. He's the one that does it in the game 5. This time around, truly sent by Yukal to Nirvana. The composition, beautiful. And KT Rolster, a well-deserved trophy lift for the first time. Score's done it.
So great to see so many legends of Korean League of Legends lift the trophy. Mada gets another one. Some of them are piling them on. Score and Yukal only have the one, but they are your LCK Summer Champions. And the KT faithful who've always watched on sad, apart from one smiling cow day on the beach in Busan 4 years ago. The Org is the 4th unique champion in LCK history. SKT, Rocks, Kingzone, and now KT Rolster.
And what an auspicious time to do it as well. You've already illustrated, but Score playing in the entire OGN era, and once again will lift up the trophy. We say goodbye to OGN, but it's no longer the Score second place. It is finally the KT Rolster that we knew was capable of taking this title. It's been 2 years where we've known that they were capable of taking this title.
The most famous memes still living in Korean League of Legends were, don't get excited about KT Rolster and Score never wins the big one. Just like so many others that were eradicated with SK Telecom not even making playoffs. No repeat finalists, 2 new teams in the summer season. 2 more memes die, and who knows what the World Championships in Korea hold for Score and KT Rolster.
Yeah, to do some bookkeeping.